Number 10. Suzuki Hayabusa GSX 1300R, 197 horsepower. The 10th position is occupied by the legendary Japanese superbike, the Hayabusa. Sometimes also referred to as the GSX 1300R, the bike is adored by enthusiasts, one reason for which is the 197 horses under its silhouette that are ready to spin the rear wheel in an instant. This, combined with the improvements made all around, makes for a bike that's hard not to like. Number 9. Yamaha R1M 2023 200 horsepower. Conquering the 9th spot is Yamaha's track-focused superbike R1M. The R1 alone is sufficient to test the skills of most seasoned riders, but the M edition takes things to the next level. With exactly 200 horsepower put out by its cross-plane engine and a host of advanced electronics and premium suspension, the R1M is a beast let loose on a racetrack. The advanced bodywork only adds to the internal beauty of the mighty R1M. Number 8. BMW S1000RR, 205 horsepower. Holding firmly to the 8th spot is the German S1000RR. The upscale superbike has proven its abilities over time, and the latest generation has made incremental improvements in all aspects. The 205 horsepower engine undoubtedly makes an imposing impression, but it only tells a partial story. Being a German machine, the S1000RR leaves no stone unturned when it comes to styling, a host of electronics, and above all, track performance. Number 7. Honda CBR 1000 RRR Fireblade, 215 horsepower. Ranked at the 7th spot, the CBR 1000 RRR Fireblade represents the pinnacle of Honda's engineering and technological excellence in the superbike segment. The inline 4-cylinder powertrain churns out 215 horsepower, and that too with impeccable reliability over the years. The new generation retains all the characteristic hallmarks of the CBR 1000 series while complementing them all in the best possible way. Number 6. Aprilia RSV4 1100 Factory, 217 horsepower. The 6th ranking superbike has a reputation as somewhat of an underdog, but this doesn't mean it lags behind its competitors. The Italian bike benefits vastly from MotoGP tech, and its 217 horsepower power plant happily rev to your heart's content. The unique styling also works in favor of the RSV4 1100, and last but not least is the heavy grunt of its exhaust that is music to every enthusiast's ears out there. Number 5. Kawasaki Ninja H2, 228 horsepower. At 5th is Kawasaki's well-known superbike H2, which regularly makes it to the list of fastest motorbikes in the world. Donned in carbon fiber, the impressive bike made its debut some 8 years ago, and to still be one of the fastest in the world is no mean feat. Contributing largely to its success is the 228 horsepower engine, along with the countless hours of R&D that have gone into making it a formidable adversary to its competitors. Number 4. Ducati Superleggera V4, 234 horsepower. Occupying the 4th spot is perhaps one of the world's lightest superbikes made to this date, the Superleggera V4. Ducati has a long history of rolling out limited edition superbikes, and this edition is a marvel of engineering in all regards. Powered by the well-known but revised V4 engine, the 159-kilogram sprightly machine has an impressive power-to-weight ratio, thanks to the 234 horsepower churned out by its motor. The production run of this $100,000 machine is limited to just 500 units. Number 3. Ducati Panigale V4R, 240 horsepower. The 3rd ranking superbike is a familiar name amongst hardcore riders, as it presents a perfect combination of aggressive riding dynamics with styling that catches the eye from a mile away. Optimized for racing configuration on tracks, the V4R may not look much different from its simpler siblings, but it's what it packs underneath its fairing that makes the difference. The 240 horsepower engine and the extensively customizable electronics comprise the major portion of the upgrade package that makes it to the V4R superbike. Number 2. Kawasaki Ninja H2R, 326 horsepower. The runner-up in the ranking of most powerful superbikes is the beefed-up version of the Kawasaki H2, known as the H2R with the R highlighting its racetrack DNA. The superbike is not a road-legal machine and is intended only for track runs. At its core is a supercharged 1000cc engine that pushes out a mammoth 326 horsepower at its peak. Plenty for a wheelie after every gear change. Even the headlight is stripped off as a weight-saving measure, and the carbon fiber silhouette only signifies the true character of the mighty H2R. Number 1. MTT 420RR, 420 horsepower. The top-ranking superbike is truly one of a kind in the sense that it's powered by a gas turbine engine that's used to power helicopters. The Gen 2 MTT 420RR boasts considerable improvements over its predecessor, as it's undergone a power output increase of 103 horsepower, bringing the total to an astounding 420 horsepower. Engineered from the ground up in Louisiana, USA, the hyperbike is capable of running on multiple fuels, and it still manages to produce thrust like a jet engine. A fully fared version is now also available for those daring enough to tame this ruthless beast.